Welcome back to Creatives Cafe News. And if this is your first time here, this is where creativity and politics collide. I'm Susan. I'll be your curator and head chef here at Cafe News. I do hope that this broadcast brings clarity and some important information as we push through this new reality we're experiencing every day. So, if this content speaks to you and helps you to stay informed about our local, national, and world news events, then I invite you to subscribe, like, and comment and share. It does help the channel to grow as we plow through these difficult times. Anyway, enough said. Let's get cooking and see what's on the menu today. All right, everybody. I think Matthew McConaughey has that copyrighted. I think that's just for the AI thing. Anyway, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask where are the damn Epstein files. That's still out there, guys. But what's important right now is actually all the stuff that's going on. There's a lot on the menu, but we're only going to tackle one thing today. But I just want to headline some things. The Iranian war. We're supposed to be pulling back, but I heard earlier today, as I was out this morning, that 47 said he's sending in 10,000 more troops. I don't know that. You know, the guy has dementia. He's got late stage Alzheimer's. There was someone out there saying that J.D. Vance needs to call for the 25th Amendment. Wow. I think that's pretty interesting. Also, this morning, late breaking news, if you haven't heard, uh, Senate passed a bill that is now going back to the House, and hopefully the House, and it'll fund all the other areas of the Department of Homeland Security. We're talking TSA, CISA, FEMA, all of the ones, the Coast Guard, all of those who aren't getting paid, but leaving ICE out of the picture so that they can continue to have their debates and conversation and hopefully bipartisan communication over the funding or reforming of that division of DHS. Also, we're going to be talking really about the main topic today, which is a new No Kings March. I haven't actually been to one. I passed by on during it was in October was the last one, the last big one, and it was actually Native American Heritage Day, and I was on my way there. But I did pass by uh, the No Kings March in my area, which is uh, located in uh, Peachy County in Maryland. And I was able to take a few pictures and, honk my horn and give a thumbs up because it's important to support it and participate in any way possible. I know the times are crazy out there. We all want to be careful, right? We want to make sure that we don't get ourselves into uh, any nasty situations because we're really out there to protest peacefully. Um, and the last one brought I believe around 7 million people out in the streets. And now with this new war and our no wars president has created a forever war, it seems. And by the way, oh my goodness, I have to show you something. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it set up. Um, but, phew, I mean, our this this whole memeing video AI back and forth between the White House and the Iranian regime over there, it's unbelievable what's going on. But anyway, um, Saturday, March 28th, and I want to show uh, a piece that I follow a YouTube channel. It's really American, and inside of it, it's kind of like one of those Midas Touch networks. But inside of Really American is Really American Media is the Vocal Minority Report, and I love these guys. So I just skipped to the part where Robert De Niro is speaking, and pretty uh, pretty important piece. So let's go ahead and look at that now. I have it up on screen, and it's actually ready to go. And then after that, um, I just wanted to show you real quick an AI video by a YouTuber, and it's a meme. It's all AI that was created visually as a video, and I do believe the music was created AI as well. But let's get started here first because De Niro is the man. He is like the number one guy. Number one guy. All right, let's go.
I've played plenty of tough, scary guys in the movies, but you know what really scares the hell out of me? What the government, this government, our government, is trying to do to take away our right to vote. They're trying every trick in the book, and the Constitution be damned. You see what they're trying to pull, right? Nationalizing elections, hijacking the state's voter rolls, making everyone re-register with original birth certificates, passports, and other documents, putting Trump's private army on the street to intimidate voters, having his Supreme Court eviscerate the Voting Rights Act, declaring another one of his phony emergencies so he has an excuse to cancel the elections altogether, ending voting by mail, seizing voting machines. The list goes on. And that's just part of the voter suppression already on the table. God knows what else is coming, but something is coming. Why am I focusing on voting when they're doing so many other monstrous things? Because our vote is our power, our voice. It's how we say no to corrupt leaders enriching themselves while they take away health care and support for our most vulnerable. It's how we say no to the tariffs, which we all know is a tax on the middle class, while the billionaire Trump Epstein class get huge tax breaks. It's how we get a responsible Congress to say no to expensive, illegal, and immoral wars. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. No one voted for new wars. No one voted for higher prices at the pump. No one voted for higher prices in grocery stores. No one voted for higher prices in the housing market. No one voted for deporting our good neighbors. And no one voted for government masked thugs shooting down our citizens in the streets. Trump isn't paying attention to what we voted for, but we will get his attention in the November elections. That's why I'm asking you to vote 3 times. First, vote with your feet in the nonviolent No Kings demonstration on March 28th. Second, vote with your support and presence for whatever is needed to oppose the next abomination of the Trump administration. That could mean helping register people to vote or nonviolently taking to the streets in large numbers so voters feel secure. Whatever it takes. And finally, third, vote in the election November 3rd. That is the ultimate goal. But first, you have to vote by joining the No Kings demonstrations. Then second, you have to vote by answering the call to fight this insane administration. And if you don't do both of those, you may never get to vote at all. It's crazy, but it's come to that. So now, it's up to you. It's up to all of us.
Yeah, you got to love.
Yeah, you gotta love Niro. I mean, honestly, this is where we are right now. And I have to say that when it comes to what De Niro said, I mean, I could listen to that over and over and over again because everything that he said there was truly important. AI, I was trying my best to put together something about AI, and I will. You know, AI is okay. Now, recently, I believe his name is Altman with OpenAI, had a deal with Disney. For Disney was going to invest $1 billion into OpenAI. I believe his name is Sam Altman. Between Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, I believe those are the two gentlemen that are, pushing all of this AI stuff, going out to different rural places and offering farmers, millions and millions of dollars to sell their property so that they could build data centers. But, that's also another broadcast that we can get into. But what I wanted to actually show real quick, and then we're going to end this, is let me see if I can find it, because I don't think. Let me look in my history. And there it is. This is unbelievable, guys. I mean, jeez. Hold on to your hats, because this is one of the memes that goes back and forth between the White House and the Iranian. We'll see.
Yeah. You crossed the ocean just to find your granted. Sacrificed your own boys for a lie. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Make America great again. Yo, Tails, this shit crazy. Yeah. Make America great again now. You will see what happens, yeah. Watch this. Sacred defense, we protecting the soil. While you sacrifice soldiers to pay for your spoil. You first who ran the blow, sitting on your throne. Now we turning every base into a bed of stone. It's a slaughterhouse, a trap you couldn't see. Welcome to the graveyard of your vanity. The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are hiding. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a fucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Taste the ash of defeat. LOSC. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a fucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSC. Taste the ash of defeat. Swag's fighting in your suit, hiding Epstein's ghost. You sent your boys to die on the bloody coast. Not a revenge for the leader's blood is purely mine. Every drop of his blood is a missile on the line. You thought you took him out, thought the fire was dead, but another Carbonet is standing ahead. Yeah, you strike one down, we just shatter your brain. We put another in the leg. Carbonet again.
This is wild, right?
The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are high, yeah. LOSCR. Yeah, we spelling out your name. Sell them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a puppet while you shaking in your sweet. LOSCR. Taste the ash. LOSCR. Yeah, we spelling out your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a puppet while you shaking in your sweet. LOSCR. Taste the ash of defeat. Sacred defense at the home.
Now, you know what? I have to stop this because this beat is like head bopping. You know, you're like LOSCR. LOSCR. We're spelling out your name. I mean, okay. You can find this on YouTube. And the gentleman is I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry.
Sacred defense of the homeland. Sacred defense of the homeland. The slaughterhouse is open. Common name cat. LOSCR.
All right, so I am not promoting this regime in any way, but the way you know the words, the way that it was expressed, I honestly believe that 47 wanted this to be an in and out thing as a distraction when the Epstein files came back into the forefront. It's like every time it comes back into the forefront, they create something. The interesting thing is that the last time there was any news or distraction away from the war had to do with the partial government shutdown, the firing of Nome, or the replacing of her with the candidate Mark Wayne Mullen, who actually became our new head of the Department of Homeland Security. The breaking news this morning, like I said, is the Senate passed the bill to fund all the different agencies. You know, we're talking the Coast Guard, CISA, FEMA, TSA, but leaving out ICE, because ICE is getting paid, but these other entities inside of DHS are not. And the reason why ICE is getting paid is because they already got $75 billion in the last big bill that went through the House and Senate. So anyway, the bill is gone back to the House. They can review it, they pass it, or they, look at it and say, well, let's make sure that this is a clad iron thing. Yes, we all agree. It goes back to the Senate, and then the Senate pushes it forward to the president. And at this point, between what the gas prices are now, what the TSA lines look like, what flight, and all of these different accidents or near accidents that are happening at the airports, it would boggle the mind for him to veto that thing, and I don't think that's going to happen. I pray that it all turns out well, for the other entities inside of DHS. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the broadcast. I appreciate you guys for being here with me today. It's been pretty coolio. Next time we get together, hopefully I can have something, else cool that we can look at. And stay safe out there. And don't forget, No King's March this Saturday, March 28th. All you have to do is go to YouTube. Not YouTube. Let's see, where do we want to go? We want to go to let's go here. And you can just Google it. Let me go over here and pull it up. So I just Googled No Kings. And here's the information right here, guys. No Kings, no Trump, take over. Oh, and by the way, I was on Threads, and I don't know who actually spoke out about this, but it was a conservative Republican that was saying that J.D. Vance needs to call for the 25th Amendment on 47. He's definitely suffering. This man can't stand. Stand up straight. I'm sure he's had several TIAs, if not a stroke. He's receiving some sort of an IV, maybe a B12 or vitamin D drip, or something that he needs. But anyway, yeah, go Google No Kings. It's actually easy. NoKings.org. And it always stays up to date. So March 28th, show up. Say it loud and clear. No Kings, guys. And then here you can look at this. Wow. This is the map. I didn't even think to go here, but look at this is where everything's happening. Even over here where is that? But it's all the way out here. That must be Puerto Rico. No Kings in Middleton, Delaware. Hit on it. Stratford. Let me see if I make it bigger and push over, get to my area. Let's go a little bit, but look at oh my goodness. Let's get 10 million. Let's get 20 million. Let's get 100 million people out there talking about how we honestly need to continue to have our First Amendment rights protected. There's New York. Let's move over. I'm looking for Maryland. Let's see if we can find something here. That's Massachusetts. Oh, maybe I'm up too far. Let's bring it up bigger. There we go. Look at this. Oh, I love it. I love it. Here's Boston. Let's move up. Okay, let's go bigger. Boom. Slide over. Dover, Delaware. I'm going to find the edge of... I thought I was pretty good at maps, right? Let's move over some more. Here. I needed to pick up my mouse. How about I just put in a zip code? Oh, I was way off the map. Alrighty then, here we are. There's Baltimore. Annapolis, Crofton, Bowie. We're getting closer. Here I am, College Park. Alrighty. So my No Kings kicks off at 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's an hour and a half. It's right off of East West Highway. If I were to RSVP, which I didn't, because basically I'm just going to go. But it gives me where I need to go. And that's all you have to do. So when you get to that map, just put your zip code in, and it'll swoop around and get you where you need to be. But that's it. NoKings.org. I will see you there, and let's unite us, unify us. Don't divide us. Unite us. Don't divide us. We need it. Thanks for coming in to the cafe today. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you next time.